Okay, I just started the recording, so we are going live. And welcome. It's Renee, your sales director. I am excited to be coming back at you. It's been a couple weeks. We've just had a lot of things going on, including the Thanksgiving holiday and Black Pink Friday and all that fun stuff. So anyway, I'm excited to be back with you. Happy November 30th. Happy last day of the month. It's very exciting, and it's really exciting because it is a finish to our double credit, our second month of double credit. That has never happened to Mary Kay. So it's just a really, really, really exciting time in this company. We're getting a new president starting in January, and like he's already making just like some bold moves to support the sales force. So I'm just really excited for things to come. It's super exciting. So I want to start off before I jump into the training by doing some recognition. I'm so excited. I know it was a busy week with the holiday and everything like that. But we did have 4 ladies jump online and report their numbers. So thank you. So I want to give a shout out to everybody who reported some sales this week, whether it be small, medium, or large. Everything that you do is a step forward. So always remember that, even if you don't have necessarily the results that you wanted, every move you make is taking you closer to the goals that you have in mind for yourself. And you know, it's not always instant, and it's not always immediate. And you know, if you see me do a party today, let me tell you, that took a lot of time and practice to get to. So know that that is coming for you, but you've got to, you know, put in the repetition, just like you do in any job, you know? So I want to give a shout out to Gloria Deshaw, who had $12 in sales. Congratulations, Gloria. I know it's big for you to get out there and just start jumping in to your business. And I know you've had some setbacks, so I'm really proud of you for selling something. That's awesome. Nancy Sheldon sold $165 this past week. So congratulations, Nancy. And you know, Nancy, hi, Nancy. You know, you're not very far from finishing your embracelet, you know? Anyway, just saying. I have you muted, so I can't hear you, but I'm just saying. So I'm excited for you, Nancy. I think you probably did some things on Pink Friday as well. Heidi had $243 in sales. Yay! Girl, that's awesome. I don't even think you had a party. So that's pretty sweet, right? Awesome. And then Emily Sheldon is our queen of sales, who ran hard with Pink Friday, learned a lot from doing it last year and having 0 results. So just know there is hope. She really knew what she was working for this year in building a customer base, and she had $1,070 in retail sales. So congratulations. Emily Sheldon is our queen of sales for the week, and I'm so proud of her because I know that she's worked hard on that this year. So that's fantastic. So our sharing appointments for the week, we had a few sharing appointments. I actually just wrapped up one with Victoria Robinson. So congratulations, Victoria had 1 sharing appointment. Trisha Roche had 1 sharing appointment this week. And brand new consultant, Tao Bofik, sorry, Tao, actually had 3 sharing appointments. So yay, congratulations, Tao. I'm so proud of you for following the plan. And really just jumping in and saying, okay, I got to put product on faces, and I got to, you know, I've got to really share the business too, and just following the plan. And y'all, she's brand new. She started her business 2 weeks ago, and she literally on Friday went and visited 3 different people, did like her mom, her sister-in-law, this and that, and she did facials on all of them, popped in my video, had them watch it, and called me with them there and was like, Renee, can you talk to them right now? Which was pretty awesome. It was the perfect way to do it. I told her that day, you know, basically I'm working on Pink Friday, so I will be available, you know, and I might be shopping. But anyway, just call me, you know, and if I can do it, I will for sure. So that was fun. I love it when you're new, you just run, and I think that's the best way to do it. Is just don't doubt, just follow the plan. Just don't doubt. And then our queen of bookings, we had Emily Sheldon reporting 7 bookings on her date book. And I know she is chasing down book 20 to start the month because she is chasing down her star. So congratulations, Emily, on being the queen of bookings. And in this last week, we did not add any new team members. So I am still looking for a few ladies to join our team this week, like tonight, okay? I'd love for 3 more ladies to start a business with our team. So if you've got anybody, reach out to me. We can jump on the phone with them afterward. I'm so happy to help, okay? Couple of announcements. Of course, like I said, today is the last day of double credit, and whether you know what that means or you don't know what that means or you don't really care or you care a lot, it's a really big deal in Mary Kay for them to relaunch this in the month of November. And one of the things that the soon-to-be president is saying is like, he's really counting on us to take advantage of this, okay? So what that means is just running full out. So I want to just encourage you, if you're close to your goal, or if you could get closer tonight simply by following up or reaching out or doing a little bit more. I mean, you can still add a team member tonight, and they just have to place their first order in December to count as qualified, okay? So they don't have to do a qualified order tonight to run into that Court of Sharing and the Diamond Bumblebee, okay? That it's the month they sign or the following month. And so that's really exciting because you could sign 3 team members tonight and they could all get moving in their business in December, right? There's plenty of time. So I want you to know that. And then of course the sales for your double credit, you know, make sure that you are not, what's the word? I just talk about it in one of my trainings, but don't steal money from yourself. Be sure that if you are in business and you are running your business like a business, that you are maintaining the proper inventory level to service your customers. I know sometimes at this time of year, we tend to steal from ourselves. So I get it. I really do. But just, you know, be aware of what you need to service your customers and to move your business forward for the goals that you have. And don't steal from yourself. It's not a good habit to do. And, you know, this really counts in a big way for your personal goals, not only for the whole Mary Kay company courts, but also for our national area courts, for your unit goals, for the year-long sales goals and things like that. So just know that it counts big. And plus it counts for our whole team. You know, throughout the year, Mary Kay recognizes us for our unit sales. And so literally every foundation brush that you sell counts towards all of these things. And so everything is a big, big deal. That's why I'm saying, like Gloria, who sold $12 last week, I'm proud of her. She got moving in her business this month, and I know she's working on more, and I'm proud. I'm so proud of that. So every little bit counts, okay? You're part of a team, and we appreciate you. So that's double credit. It's, you know, the max out, there are bonuses available to you. There are designer handbags, there are beauty coats, and maxing out the double credit this month. And you do have until 10 p.m. tonight that you can place your own order. After that, you do need to let me know because I'm not going to stay up all night looking for orders, okay? So if you're going to place one after that, you need to text me a little earlier than that so I don't go to bed. Remember, I have a baby. I will stay up, though, if you need me, okay? Today is the month end. I just went over that. Our Embracelet, oh my gosh, you guys, I meant to put it on today. I accidentally put on another one. I have so many. I know, thank you, Heidi. I have so many that I just grabbed the wrong one. But I love this month. Did you see the little card that came in it, Heidi? Oh my gosh, I just was like, everybody needs this. Everybody. And they need to, like, I actually meant to put it up on my desk in my office so I could read it daily because I haven't done that yet, so this is a good reminder. But it's so, so good. Put it a little closer. Oh, a little closer. Oh, golly, go after it. Oh, throw away your pride and go for broke. Yes, it's awesome. It's just awesome. So thank you for that. Everyone needs to earn it. Here's who's already achieved it. Heidi, of course, achieved it. Trisha, Emily, Tao, Jolene. Jolene just had a baby the other day, by the way. Yay! Congratulations, Jolene, and myself. So we have 6 of us who have already earned it, and we have so many consultants that are so stinking close. So here's the list of who is close. We have Cinnamon, Beverly Enix, Gloria Deshaw, April Howard, Cheryl Hunter, Nancy Sheldon, Victoria Robinson, Linda Ritchie, Christy Amos, Twyla Craig, and Elise Lennons. Ladies, y'all are so close, and I'm so excited about that. So just know that you have until 10 p.m. or after if you contact me. Okay, I can help you. So those are a little bit about our announcements. Of course, you can still earn your own bracelet. We do have a sharing contest going on as well. I don't have all those numbers in front of me, but there are different prizes you can earn for sharing the business opportunity, and that is going to be our focus moving forward. So just get into that habit of just sharing and booking that and just following the business plan, because this business plan works when you work it. Okay, I'm going to change my view here. Let me see. All right, Heidi, do you see me larger on the screen? No. I don't know how to change it. I don't really understand. Exit full screen. Okay. I keep trying to figure out how to change it, but I can't figure it out. Okay. So this week's training, which I am recording this, so y'all can watch it whenever, but basically this week's training is I'm going to start a new little series about you just being a boss and treating your business like a business so it will pay you like one, okay? So I think this is so important. The number one thing that really trips up consultants is a lack of discipline and structure for your business. And this trips up everyone from brand new to very seasoned in their business, okay? This trips up everyone. And so it's so important to really, treat your business like a business so that you'll get paid like one. And, I'm not saying that you won't have ups and downs, because you absolutely do, like you do with any business and any job. Some days it's easy, some days it's hard. It's funny, my brother just started a job in June. He graduated from Penn State and moved to Seattle. So rural Pennsylvania, moved to Seattle, and for a job with Microsoft. And, I saw him in August. We had a little family vacation out west, and, it's good. They're giving me lots of time to learn and figure things out, and it's great. And so then 2 months after that, oh gosh, it's really hard. This job is they expect a lot from me. And that's how it is. That's how every job is. And, he is not, running his own business. He's a trained computer science / math, I think, are his 2 degrees, literally. So you know what I mean? So it's like that in every job. And so sometimes that can be just something we have to remember, that there'll be good days and there'll be hard days, and it's the same with your business. But the good thing is with your business, if you treat it like that and you set it up and you set the systems up right, it should become very regular and very comfortable for you to be able to expect certain results from it when you treat it like a business. And so I'm going to go over 4 points today. And really, want you to consider what a boss expects, okay? So you're both the boss in this business and you're the employee, okay? This is kind of interesting. You're both the boss and the employee, okay? So what does a boss expect? Let's go over those 4 points. Number 1, the boss expects you to show up. Show up, suit up, be ready to work. And so it's interesting because so many people will show up for a boss, whether it's raining, whether it's sunny, whether they're tired, whether they're happy, whether they, stubbed their toe on the way out of bed, whatever they did, they still show up for work, right? Why is it that when you have your own business, you feel like you can allow yourself not to do that? And so point number 1 is you show up. You know, you show up for yourself in your business. Okay? Tanya, can you mute yourself? Never mind, I got it. Oh, there we go. We're good. Okay. So basically, like, that's just a really, really, I think, important part of this is that you show up for yourself. So important. So just like you would show up for your everyday job, show up for your business when you're supposed to, when you're scheduled to. If you're willing to be disciplined for yourself and your own business, it will pay off. So think about things like, what are you doing and what are you letting yourself off the hook for in your business? Okay, what are you doing and what are you letting yourself off the hook for? Things that will grow you in your business. A weekly meeting. A weekly meeting. 97% of car drivers and directors never miss a meeting in Mary Kay. And when I say a meeting, this one is definitely a great one, but my preference would be that you go to an in-person one, that you connect with people there, that you have an opportunity to plug in with other women, where you can bring guests, where you can do those types of things. It's huge. The second thing is things that will grow you. Regular positivity. So listening to the training CDs. If you have some of those from me, you can also order them from Mary Kay. You can download audio files on Mary Kay. I send out Voxer messages with training messages that are awesome. You know, really just, and the $1 Million Message hotline. Oh, it's changed 5 days or 6 days a week now, maybe. And it's awesome. And so if you don't have that phone number, oh my gosh, please ask me for it. That is such a great thing, like be on your way to work and at one point, and listen, I used to do that every single day when I worked another job, and it would start my day off in such a positive note. Oh, it makes you better at your job, you know, whatever job you're going to. And if you're a mom, and if you are, no matter what you have going on, it makes you better. Okay. And the third thing that will grow you is plugging in with your director. That would be me. You know, Voxer, Facebook, texting, calling, emails, and then holding parties, y'all. Holding parties. Show up for yourself like you would show up for your job, and be accountable to you. If your mind isn't active in your business, then you won't be active in your business. So what that means is really to create a plan and then stick with it. Create that accountability. And so y'all know I posted this earlier this week. Weekly plan sheet. Okay, it's so simple. I don't do it every week. I'm going to be honest. I don't do this every week. But let me tell you how flippin' fantastic my week is going, because I have the plan. I have the plan. And the thing is, you guys, I didn't put every single thing on here. The pink is my Mary Kay work times. Okay. And then up here is like my personal growth and exercise. Okay. But you can see, isn't that interesting? Like, it looks like, well, I counted it, it's 43 hours. And so my goal is to work my business at least 40 hours a week because it's my full-time job. So it's 43 hours this week, and that includes a lot of parties, okay? It includes 2 girls' night out meetings, my virtual meeting. But you see all the pockets of time that I have available to do other things, to, you know, spend time and take care of Levi and you know, just do other things. It's pretty fantastic. And Sunday I didn't do much at all. Like you see, Sunday I made some phone calls. That's about it. But I think this really makes me have a better week. And the other thing that I would do with this is, once you kind of plan this, like I usually do it like over the weekend, like say Sunday, and you know, Sunday's not a major day for me to do stuff, but really Monday through Friday is when I need to like have my personal plan for my business and my life. And then what I'll do is the night before that day, so if I make this plan on Sunday night, on Monday, I'm going to decide what exactly am I doing in these times. And here I had a couple new consulted calls scheduled, and then I had time to book and confirm my parties for the coming weekend. And then I had a couple sharing appointments scheduled. And so I knew I had kind of in my calendar made a list, and as I was doing them, check, check, check. I don't know about y'all, but I love checking things off a list. I mean, I need to, Ben will sometimes text me a list of things I need at the grocery store. I can't stand that. I want it on a piece of paper. I don't want a pen. I want to see the line through it, y'all. I want to see the line. I want to see it marked off. So, I love that. I just feel so good. I'm like, yes, I'm so productive. And the thing is like, I get so much more done that I don't need a ton of time to work my business. And I think that's the thing about your Mary Kay business that I want you to remember is that you don't need a ton of time to work it to get big results if you work it smart. Okay. So definitely creating a weekly plan, create work hours that give you balance, and choose hours that will motivate you, not paralyze you or overwhelm you. So obviously you would not do 43 hours, but y'all, this is my job, right? I don't have another job, so that's it. So, for you, maybe it's 5 hours, maybe it's 10 hours. It doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong answer. You decide what you want and then back out and create the plan to make that happen for you. Okay. If you need help with that, you just reach out to me and we'll do it together. And again, I'm not going to make you do anything that doesn't make sense for you. I want you to like what you're doing and to create a schedule that you'll love so that you'll love your business and you'll be able to get out of it what you want. Okay, so point number 2, what does a boss expect? Point number 2 is teamwork. This business is all about teamwork. Just like any other company, it works together. If you are an accountant, your job to work as part of a team to better advance the company you work for, right? If no matter what your job is, no matter what part of a company you're in, you're part of a team. And I know my background is medical offices, and I have managed several of them, and all the little functions, everybody, they all have their own job, but it functions together. And y'all, we all have our own businesses, but you're all part of a bigger team thing here. And I want to really encourage you that the teamwork is so important, and that's how big things happen. And that's how big recognition happens for you and your unit, because when you're winning, the team is winning too. Okay. Incorporate your family into your goals as well, because your family is part of your team, right? If they want to be involved. And really, this is one of the things I talk about in new consultant training. The 5th video, the one that kind of wraps it up, is goal setting, creating that magic dream and magic number. And so if you've never done this, decide, what is Mary Kay going to do for you and your family, if that's important. If you've got kids and they don't understand why you're working, or if you are like, gosh, I remember, so here's a little story. There's a lot of times people talk about kids, and when I decided to become a sales director, I was single. In fact, I was going through a divorce. And so I was at this place where when I decided to become a sales director, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to go for it because I want to create the future that I want to have. Okay. And so I didn't have all these things lined up. I wasn't working for a husband. I wasn't working for kids. I wasn't working for any of these things. In fact, I was really working because I had inherited a pile of debt from previous relationship. And so from some bad decisions. And so I was really working to clean that up, but knowing that would catapult me into a better place for the future. And so whatever the future brought, I was putting myself in a position to be ready for it and to have flexibility and options. The other thing is my parents have always had their own businesses, multiple businesses, and they worked really, really, really hard when I was young. But literally since I was probably 16 years old, I'm like, they don't work. I mean, they have businesses that run themselves and they definitely work on them, but it doesn't appear to work. They don't appear to work, right? They don't go to an 8 to 5. And they have the utmost flexibility, and they put 4 of us through college with no student loans, all cash into college. And so to me, that's what I want, that's what I want. And so, that was the plan I had in my head. So it wasn't all lined up, but I knew I was working for a future of choices, flexibility, options, whatever came my way, I was going to have flexibility and choices for that. And so, you know, I want you to really just know what's going to motivate you to work your business. Maybe it's something small. Maybe it's trips. Maybe it's whatever it is. Maybe it's, you know, I know, Heidi, we've talked about you building a home, right? on your land. And I know Tanya, I know, wants to get out of her job. I see her on here. So anyway, but you could totally do that, girl, if you just focused on your business a little bit. But anyway, you can call me after this to talk, okay? But, you know, it's just one of those things that you have to kind of know, and you have to be a visionary person, a future person, to say, this is where this business can take me. You know, and even if that's for you, like padding a retirement fund, or, you know, giving yourself just more flexibility in travel. Maybe you want to do some traveling, whatever that is, okay? So pick what you want, your goals, and run with that. Make a plan and run. Have a power partner and not a pity partner. So don't look around side to side and you know, we're not going to do that with each other. Link arms with someone who's going to pull you up. You are going to hold each other to a higher standard. And that could potentially be me, by the way. And definitely work with me. One of the goals I have is to work with you. If you are working your business and want to work together, I want to work with you. So that just is up to you to really stand up and show that, okay? All right, point number 3, do your job. What does a boss expect? Do your job. Our business is simple: book, sell, recruit. In order to grow, you have to do the work. That's it. It's really that simple. Take a look around. Am I following through? Are you following the process? Are you booking? If not, why? If you are booking, then are you selling? If not, why? And if you're not, then team building, why not? And so look at the process and what do you need to fix? I think it's pretty simple once you've been in business for a little while to look at the process and say, that's what's broken. And I will tell you guys that over the years, I haven't been the strongest in every single thing, but it's like I've had to go back and build my strength in it. And that's okay. You're not going to get everything from the beginning, but the business really is that simple: book, sell, recruit. And then tracking your progress. I think it's really interesting. One of the things I've gotten really good at, and I guess I haven't always been good at this, is really tracking my numbers. And so when I say that, every time I hold an appointment or I have some guests come to my meeting or whatever I do, I write down on my calendar, and this computer is sitting on my calendar, or I would show you, but each, like at the month at a glance, on the day, I write down how many faces I saw and I circle it. And it's basically so I know. I also, after the party, come home, take all the sales slips, add them up, and then I literally have a whiteboard in my office where I write every single, not every single sale, but each group. Like, for example, you know, at the, let's see, like I wrote down my Black Friday's total sales, and then I wrote down, like, every time I get a customer reorder, and I write down where it comes from. And it's so I know where I'm making the sales and where I'm seeing the most faces, because I do work my business in multiple places, and I do have multiple ways that I do it. So I have girls' night out meetings, and then I have parties, and then I have, you know, days where I work with other consultants, and then I just have reorders, and then all those things. And so I kind of track that monthly, so I know where my sales are coming from, what's going well, what's going not so well, maybe where I need to put more time and effort, or maybe where I need to cut back. And so really tracking things. So what I want you to take from that is knowing your faces monthly, tracking that power start, tracking 30 faces, and then tracking what happened with these people. If I had a party of 4, what were my sales? Did I set up sharing appointments? And knowing what you're doing with that. And then really just following up with people, following the plan, the 2+2+2 customer follow-up, following up with people when they say they want to start a business, but not right this second. Are you tracking that? Do you have that in your calendar where you do check in on them in a few weeks or next month? I think the fortune is lost in the follow-up in Mary Kay. Okay, an organizational notebook. So this is absolutely wild, okay? But I'm going to show you, this is just like a little goal poster. I made it a while ago, but Anyway, hold on. So this is like a little tracking notebook. So basically what I do is I use the back of customer profiles. And so I have like all the referrals. I have notes about people, and basically their whole profile card is, but I take the top off because I keep that top with my sales slips and things from the party. But basically this is my notebook. So, or my little binder that I keep everybody, so that when I'm going, like today, like this week, I've been working on all my Jacksonville referrals. I've been reaching out to them. Hey, can I schedule you for a facial? You know, your friend referred you, blah, blah, blah. And so that's how I have it into sections, so that because I have a bunch of different cities I go to. But it helps me stay organized, and then I just make notes along the way. And so just really having some sort of organizational tool for you, okay? And then point number 4, what does the boss expect? A performance review. So really checking in on yourself. Are you doing what you need to do to get the results that you want to have? Employers do regular performance reviews. Why not you? When you stay aware of what you're actually doing, you're able to adjust. And so I think this comes back to knowing what you're doing. And so one of the really big things, you guys, that I think this is one of the things I tracked when I was becoming a sales director, the IPA sheet. Now, I'm going to be honest. I did not understand this for the first year of my business. And it's really because I decided not to look at it. I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's overwhelming. I'm not doing it. But really, the other part was I just really wasn't doing that much in my business to even track it. But once I decided that I wanted to earn my first car and I wanted to really move in this business, and it doesn't matter what kind of movement we're talking about here, down at the bottom, it tells you how many IPAs you should do for what you want. So let's say you want to say you want to drive a free car. That's 15 IPAs a week. So IPAs, income producing activities. These things make you money. So here's the deal. The top part of the sheet are things that indirectly make you money, okay? So it might not make you money that second, but it will. And the ones at the bottom on the lower half of it they do make you money immediately, okay? So this is awesome when you understand it. So of course, 1 through 31, those are all the days of the month. And then these are all the things. And so, for example, let's say you have a facial. Let's say you get together with somebody and you have a facial and they buy $75. Boom, you did an IPA. If it's tomorrow, the first day of the month, boom, you started with an IPA, okay? That is what you want to do. And so the thing is these are also color-coded, days 1 through 7, so you know what a week is. And so this is over a week. And it got to the point where when I was building my business that I would hit 10 or 15 in a day, because the thing is some of these are double dipping, which is pretty awesome. And so you can double count them. So if you had a party, let's say you had a party with 3 guests, you had over $200 in sales, and you sold 3 new basic sets, you would have like 6 IPAs from that. Okay, and then you also had 3 new customers all place orders. Well, that would be 3 more. So it's amazing. So if you really follow this is how you will grow your business. So that's part of your performance review. And then just getting recognition, getting that weekly recognition, having your name up there, getting recognized on Facebook for the contest during the month, really knowing what's available to you, following the prize trail and the recognition trail in Mary Kay. That's it. Mary Kay is all about recognition, because that is what makes women excited and working, rather than, at a performance review that it always has like a negative, not always, but a lot of times kind of a negative vibe, like you could do X, Y, and Z better. Whereas in Mary Kay, we're all about praising you for what you're doing right. So follow the praise trail, all right? Follow the recognition trail. Follow the prizes, follow the career path, follow the red jackets, just do those things. Whether you feel like you know what you're doing or not, it doesn't really matter. Just follow the prize trail, and everything that you want and need will come from that. Okay? So what I want to challenge you to do is to take this IPA sheet and to, schedule your work and pick where you're going to land on this, okay? So really, tomorrow's the 1st. It's a perfect time to start, okay? The 1st to the 7th of the month. Pick what you're going to do, whether it's 5, 10, 15, or 20. There's different levels down here. And the other thing I would recommend doing with that is to go into your calendar and decide when you're going to do those things. So let's say you're like, okay, well, I have a party on Saturday. Great. So I'm gonna, if I want to do 10 IPAs, I could do 5 of them at that party, and really decide what you're gonna do. My senior sales director, who is Lori's my sales director, her sales director, actually told that to me one time, and it blew my mind. Like, you could actually plan where you're gonna do your IPAs. Because I used to just like, whatever, if you guys know me, I just like wing it and work really, 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 really hard, and then count them afterward and be like, wow, yeah, woo, woo. That's how I rolled for a long, long time. Okay, she told me that, and I was like, oh my gosh, what a great idea. Let's plan it. And so really looking at your calendar and saying, you know what? Gosh, I'm going to go, like, I live in Jacksonville. I'm going to go to the meeting on Friday. Renee's going to be there. That's great. Or maybe you attend a party with me on Saturday or Sunday. Boom. Guess what? That gets you, that's an event. Boom. That's one IPA. Let's say you bring 3 guests. Boom. There's 3 more IPAs. So that's already 4. Let's say you sell some product with those guests. Boom. There's more IPAs. So do you see, like, it can add up very quickly by following this and not just sitting around and thinking about Mary Kay and organizing your inventory. Okay? So I want to challenge you to look at the sheet and decide what level you want to work at this week, and then at least track these first 7 days, okay? Decide where you're going to do them. You know your schedule, right, for the next 7 days. You can totally, you guys, I just booked a couple of new, like 5 new parties today for this weekend. I'm still in like major booking mode here, like work it. So know that it's not too late to hold parties this weekend or early next week. But really decide and move your business forward and treat it like a business and be the best employee and boss to you. Okay? So I want to wrap up there because we only got about 2.5 minutes left. Does anybody have any comments, questions, anything like that before I wrap this up? Alrighty. I hope that y'all will benefit from that, and everybody else that watches afterward will benefit from that, and can create like just a great sense of you know what you're doing in your business, and you can move forward in a really positive way and plan it out. And because sometimes the business can feel chaotic if you don't do that and you don't track your income producing activities. But it doesn't have to feel that way if you really just know what makes you money, whether it's indirectly or directly. So thank you so much for your time. Have a great end of the month. Finish strong. Wrap up those bracelets, and we'll see you in December. Bye-bye, everyone.